Zachary Taylor, the 12th President of the United States, was born on November 24, 1784, in Barboursville, Virginia, into a family of planters. His early years were spent on the family plantation in Kentucky, where he was instilled with the values of hard work, resilience, and discipline. These traits became the foundation of his future success. An important moment in young Taylor's life was his decision to join the Army in 1808. This step opened the path to a military career, which would not only bring him personal glory, but also determine his future political fate. Taylor began his service in the U.S. Army as a young officer. He quickly established himself as a brave, decisive leader. In 1812, when the war with Britain began, Taylor showed his leadership skills despite his relative inexperience. He participated in several battles, but it was his role in the Seminole Wars that truly made him famous. During these conflicts in Florida, he demonstrated exceptional bravery and strategic thinking, earning him a reputation as a military leader. However, it was during the Mexican-American War of 1846-1848 that Taylor truly gained fame. During this period, he won a series of important victories, including the famous battles of Palo Alto and Buena Vista. His ability to organize defense and attacks under difficult conditions garnered attention not only from military circles, but also from the public. His incredible determination and resolve in these battles earned him the nickname Old Rough and Ready, which became a symbol of his character, simple but tough in pursuit of his goals. Taylor was hailed as a national hero, and his popularity grew significantly, which played a crucial role in his transition to the political arena. The desire for power and a political role was a logical step for someone like Zachary Taylor, who wanted to continue serving his country, now in a new capacity. In 1848, despite having no political experience and never holding any political office, Taylor was nominated for President of the United States by the Whig Party. His campaign was entirely based on his military achievements, and he was not an active participant in the election process. He shunned participation in campaign events, considering them inappropriate for a military man. However, this unusual tactic worked to his advantage, as it created an image of a person who was uninterested in political intrigues and only concerned with serving his country. Nevertheless, when Taylor became president, his political career faced a number of challenges. One of the main issues he encountered was slavery, particularly in the context of the expansion of U.S. territory following the victory in the Mexican-American War. Despite being a slave owner himself, Taylor opposed the extension of slavery to the new territories acquired as a result of the war. This led to sharp opposition from the southern states, where slavery was an integral part of the economic system. This created internal conflicts and tension during his presidency. Intrigues and scandals. The politics of slavery and his stance on new territories. Although Taylor was a slave owner, his position on the expansion of slavery into new territories became a source of tension with the southern states. His plan to limit slavery in the newly acquired territories and prevent its spread was viewed as a threat to the interests of the South, placing him in conflict with powerful political figures and movements from the South. Opposition to Henry Clay's compromise. Zachary Taylor also did not support the Compromise of Henry Clay, which was proposed to resolve the dispute over slavery in the new territories. Taylor rejected the compromise, preferring a more direct and straightforward approach to governance. This caused tension with Congress, which did not always support his decisions. Unconventional political approach. His refusal to actively campaign and his aversion to the political maneuvering common in the political world at the time created an unusual image for him. He was seen as an independent and sincere leader, not subject to political games and manipulations. While this approach helped him gain popularity, it arguably did not contribute to a stable political atmosphere in his administration. Death and conspiracy theories. After his sudden death on July 9, 1850, numerous conspiracy theories arose, including the possibility of poisoning. Modern researchers tend to believe that his death was due to acute stomach illness caused by food poisoning, but rumors of poisoning persisted. Some supporters of slavery suspected that Taylor's death might have been the result of actions by those opposed to his policy. Although his presidency was short, 16 months, Taylor left a lasting mark on U.S. history. His actions as president, including his stance on slavery and his independent leadership style, were the subject of wide debates at the time. He was one of the few presidents who preferred to act according to his personal principles rather than political interests, which made his personality and legacy particularly memorable. The intrigues, scandals, and political struggles surrounding Zachary Taylor became part of his complex image as a president who was not afraid to go against the tide. Despite his brief career, he managed to bring a new perspective to the country's politics, and his determination and steadfastness became a symbol of how important personal principles are in political struggles.